This session on funding is really an opportunity for funders of research, health policy and systems research, to engage with the community of researchers that are potentially applying for these resources, to actually engage and discuss where are the priorities and how to actually fund health policy and systems research. The total amount of resources that are available for health policy and systems research has grown over the years, but in absolute terms, we're talking about a very, very small portion of money that goes to total research compared to the amount, say, that goes to biomedical research. What we get is a small drop in the bucket. So because of that, I think it's really important for us to make sure that the resources that we do have are used wisely. The field of health policy and systems research is continuing to evolve, and we're seeing more and more, and particularly at this symposium, we're seeing a large number of sessions that are devoted to new and innovative approaches to conducting health policy and systems research. And so what we want to do with this session is to identify how do we align the limited resources that we do have for research with the needs of the field and where we see the field going. Right now, I think what we're seeing is that there's a lot of the research that's coming from bilateral organizations or external funders that are working, whether they're from Europe, whether they're from North America, that are funding research in low and middle income countries. I think ultimately what we want is for the amount of local funding, domestic funding for health policy and systems research to be increased. And I think one of the ways that we can think about this is to think about how can the amount of global funding for health policy and systems research be used to leverage or be used to stimulate the investments in domestic funding for this type of work. And so I think the ultimate goal is to move in that direction. The ultimate goal is to say, can we actually support domestic ownership a local ownership of research, and how can we as funding organizations or agencies use the resources that we do have to stimulate or leverage that investment at the local level.